It is almost done, but one step left now involving Aaron Wan-Bissaka for Manchester United to bring in an important signing this summer. My name is Webb. This is the United Sport. Like, share, and subscribe. I am here to give you a late update, a weekend update, if I would call it. Quite a rare one, that there is a significant update concerning a transfer when it comes to Man United during a weekend. But guess what? This as Sunday talks, you can call them that. Now, the latest that has just coming through from a credible source, and we've been following this story, and that is, of course, concerning MAZRAOui joining Manchester United from Bayern Munich. Now, the latest coming in from Fabrizio Romano is that as we speak, MAZRAOui is waiting for Manchester United. I've been telling you this, but Fabrizio is reconfirming it, that MAZRAOui is waiting for Manchester United. He wants the move, and his agent, who happens to be, that's Pimenta rather, who is also the agent of Mathis de Ligt, is already holding talks now. Advanced talks are going on between her and Manchester United. So what's happening now is that there seems to be a significant progress in Man United getting both players, by the way, not just one, but it is now all dependent on Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So I'm here to tell you what exactly is going to happen next in this coming week. Now, what is going to happen next now is for Manchester United to focus on letting go of Aaron Wan-Bissaka. The plan was initially to try and sell him, and they had priced him at close to £15 million. West Ham United comes and tries to bid for him. Bissaka doesn't seem to be interested in West Ham United. Man United get a solution trying to do a swap deal involving Inter Milan. It seems like it's headed right, but for some reason, it seems not to have been, I think, given the green light from one of the parties. So what's happening now? We are back to square one, where we will be holding talks with West Ham, who have shown interest in Aaron Wan-Bissaka. West Ham as well wanted MAZRAOui, but the player MAZRAOui was not interested, whereas Bayern had agreed a fee with West Ham United over MAZRAOui. He was not interested because it is believed that he held talks with Erik ten Hag and he convinced him that Man United is coming for him. So what's happening now is that United and MAZRAOui and his camp have advanced in talks, and they seem to have been, reached a decision, because the point is, all Bayern is waiting for is money. He doesn't care where MAZRAOui goes. What they want is enough money for them to be able to finance some of the deals they want to make. So what's happening now is, with the player sorted and convinced he wants to rejoin and work with Erik ten Hag again, they are waiting now for Aaron Wan-Bissaka to make his decision on where he wants to go. So this week, expect something on Aaron Wan-Bissaka and a decision on where he will go. Most likely an official bid put in, and we could be seeing significant progress. It might even be done and sealed that Wan-Bissaka leaves. If that happens immediately, expect most likely a double deal. Man United bringing in MAZRAOui and agreeing the fee with Bayern for Mathis de Ligt. So this week could be a twin week or even a triplet week for Manchester United. So that's a bit of what's going on currently. So, but away from MAZRAOui, the other deal that we hope to happen this coming week for Manchester United, the other next step that we are likely to see involving Man United is with Manuel UGARTE. You all might be thinking that the UGARTE deal is silent and nothing is going, but no. I've been telling you consistently that UGARTE's deal is partly dependent, or a lot dependent, on what goes on between Paris Saint-Germain and Benfica when it comes to Joao Neves. Just like I'm saying, the MAZRAOui deal is dependent now on Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Same thing. Most of these deals really, interconnect, because one movement it will open way for another, and in and out, or stuff like that. So that's what happens. It's a chain of deals when it comes to football. So what we expect this coming week still with Manuel UGARTE is that, because PSG seem to be advanced, and they must have reached, I think, a point of agreement with Benfica when it comes to Joao Neves, and of course signing him for about 70 million euros plus add-ons, and then agreeing a deal where, of course, they add in Renato Sanchez to go to Portugal, to Benfica. Now, Renato Sanchez agreed as well the terms with Benfica, so he's not causing any headaches for them. So what's going to happen is that PSG, who are extremely confident that this week they will seal Joao Neves, are going to proceed and get done with that deal. The moment that deal is done, Man United will move quick now for Manuel UGARTE, and PSG as well will bring in their man. So, because there is no way we rather will let go of Ugarte. There is no way PSG is going to have both Ugarte and Joao Neves. It's not happening. So when Joao Neves is done, United will now move and place that bid for Manuel Ugarte, unless of course some miracle happens and United change their mind and they somehow get excited by a whole another midfielder, which I don't think, because the decisions have been made already. The green light has been given for Man United to proceed for Manuel Ugarte. So that's another important thing you need to monitor and expect to happen this coming week at Manchester United. Beautiful stuff happening, and of course Ineos are working very alongside. Of course, we also expect maybe this week, of course, we've got games to come in preseason, but we expect a decision to be made on Toby Collier because he has impressed everyone, and it's highly possible that he might be added and thrown into the mix as well. The other a move that we expect is a departure. That is Christian Eriksen. Now, we know that Eriksen was signed in 2022 for free, really. He's a player, I think, whichever fee we get out of him is profit. Now, Man United has set a price for him, which is at about 5 million euros. Now, it sounds like peanuts, but it is, good money for a player you got for free and has played for you for 2 years or for 2 seasons. So, Eriksen will be given out. Teams like Anderlecht and Ajax have shown interest in him. Obviously, teams in Saudi will have an interest in him, knowing his pride and his personality. I don't see Eriksen at 32 going to play in Saudi. He's really an ambitious player who loves to play where the party is. In fact, I'm thinking he will be looking to stay in the Premier League. But that, at least from what we know now, is that it's only Anderlecht and Ajax who have shown interest in him. He's 32. He has I think expressed it before to Erik ten Hag that he wants to be a starter. He wants to always be in the starting 11, which certainly cannot happen given with even what is going on, the more depth that United are bringing in the middle. Now, it's very possible that Toby Collier could be considered to come in and add on the numbers, because you know that United has had a midfield of Scott McTominay. They have had Christian Eriksen, Kobbie Mainoo, Bruno Fernandes, Mason Mount. They have had Casemiro. All these players have been there playing in the middle. So most likely, if Eriksen goes, Mount is not going anywhere. Casemiro will leave definitely. I think every day it gets clear that he's not good enough to play at this level, and I don't even see him staying in the Premier League. He will most likely go to Saudi, as we hoped. Now, most likely, some of the players United will bring in to replace those who depart, I think, will be from within. And it's good now that Toby Collier is throwing in the ring for himself. He's proving himself out there. He even spoke after that Arsenal game and said he hopes he gets more opportunities to show what he can do. Without a faint shadow of a doubt, there is no reason why anyone should doubt or can doubt what Toby Collier can do. I think he has proven himself that he can be a useful player for Manchester United and play a couple of games. And my feeling is that Ineos now are at a point where, and like Sir Jim Ratcliffe stated it upon arrival, that they're at a point where they want to build the stars. And if you've got an emerging star like that, give him the opportunity and let him grow with the team. So I think for me, Toby Collier and maybe Harry Amas might be the two players who could get the chance in this coming season and of course beyond. Of course, Harry Amas has done it before. He has been on the bench. He has, the next step will just be now him getting progressing in ranks in terms of priority. But I think Toby Collier, this could be his preseason. I think this would be the time when he makes that leap. So that's what's happening when it comes to Manchester United. My name is Webb. Drop a comment and let me know what you're excited to see, what you're waiting for. I told you it could be a triple deal in terms of bids put by Man United. Delete, maybe all of the 3 deals might not be sealed in 1 week, but trust me, expect something on Delete, expect something on Mazraoui, and definitely expect something on Mathis, on Ugarte, on Manuel Ugarte. So it's a lot of stuff happening. So Man United, as John Evans opens up on Sir Jim Ratcliffe and cutting 250 jobs at the club and said it's difficult to see. Well, of course, it's difficult to see people you've been with, losing their jobs. But I mean, someone has got to do something. Something has always got to be done. So that's it. This is the United of Sport. My name is Webb. Like, share, subscribe, and I will be back later, late in the night, as I give you more as it unfolds.